You know it's going to be a good day when Bella Beauté Bar sends you their newest collection. Y'all, this is the brand new Green Goddess collection from Bella Beauté Bar. Wait till you guys see what this palette looks like. So you guys want to see what this collection is all about, all the details, and what type of eye looks I create with, then definitely keep watching. Alrighty guys, so I recently just discovered Bella Beauté Bar back in October. I mean, I've always heard of the brand, but never actually tried them until their Poison Garden palette. And let me tell y'all, I'm still so pissed at myself for taking so long to try this brand. My friends used to always say how amazing it is, and I was like, yeah, because there's so many indie brands to try. I mean, there's literally so many indie brands to try, and I can't keep up. Like, I just really can't. But Bella Beauté Bar was so kind enough to give me their Poison Garden NPR, and then I finally got a chance to try it, and I was just like,
I've been sitting on this brand.
So when they reached out and said they're sending me this newest collection, I got so excited. So let me introduce to you guys the new Green Goddess collection. So up first, we have the Green Garden palette. Now this palette right here, the Green Garden palette retails for $72. It's going to have 15 pans in here, and it's definitely going to be inspired by Mother Nature, Earth Day, all things that have to do with Earth, goddesses, green, nature. It has everything to do with that. This is going to be a magnetic palette, so you can definitely switch shades around to fit your custom needs or to create your own custom palette. I absolutely love the Bella Beauté Bar formula. Not only are their mattes super blendable and easy to work with, but their shimmers, oh my gosh, are their shimmers absolutely gorgeous. So this palette right here is beautiful. I feel like my lights do not do it justice when it's like so up close. When I kind of go further away, close up, you guys saw, this palette truly does capture the essence of like Green Goddess, Mother Nature, Earth Day. I absolutely love the color story, and I cannot wait to play with this. This collection is also going to include a highlighter. Now this highlighter is going to be a beautiful green shimmer highlighter. It does retail for $25. It is absolutely beautiful. Now this is also magnetic, so you can pull it out and you can rearrange it however you wish to do so. You can replace it, you can put it in other palettes, whatever's easiest for you. And what I really love about their highlighters is that they're so versatile. Not only is it as a highlighter, not only can you guys use it as a highlighter, but you guys can actually use it as an eyeshadow as well. I really do enjoy that factor. Now, I do want to let you guys know there are other products in this collection, but unfortunately, I do not have them here. She did say that she wasn't sending some things in PR, which I completely respect, because at the end of the day, I'm not entitled to any PR whatsoever, and I'm just very grateful whenever I do get something. So she did let me know that there's going to be 4 single shadows are going to be coming in this collection, along with a liquid eyeshadow and a lip gloss. Now, I do not know the price points on the liquid eyeshadow or the lip gloss. Whenever I do know the price points, I will have it listed down below. I'm not exactly sure when this is launching. I think she mentioned somewhere around April 4th. When I know the exact date, again, I'll have everything linked down below. And as always, you guys can use my code Allie to save you guys 10% off anything Bella Beauté Bar. So enough of me chit-chatting. Let's go ahead and zoom right on in, because I am dying to play with this palette. Alrighty, let's go ahead and dive right on in. So of course, since this is a Green Goddess palette, which by the way, this is a human's face on here. This is not AI. The Bella Beauté Bar did let us know that she was going to dive more into this right here, but this is not AI, because I know that there are some brands out there who still consistently use AI, even though they say they're not going to. So we're going to go in and definitely do a green eyeshadow look, but I'm also going to do like more on this side as well, and we're going to do some stuff on this side. So I'm actually going to go into this shade right here called Rebirth. I think this is such a pretty like olive green. I just have such a soft spot for green eyeshadow. It's funny because like I have like really like green hazel eyes. Sometimes my camera picks it up, sometimes it doesn't. It just really kind of all depends. When I take photos, you can see it, but sometimes it just does not want to show up on camera. By the way, I know I'm still getting DMs quite often asking about bling brushes and if they're ever coming back. I don't know. I really don't know. I've not heard from the company in a very long time. I did find out from a subscriber who reached out to them that they have no intentions of restocking my brushes at all. There's no bad blood or anything, that they just are not restocking them. I know that a long time ago, they wanted to tell me they were going to come out with something new, and then I never heard from them since. So I really don't know. I would really hate to think this brand kind of just disappeared, because they made some really good brushes, really pretty brushes too. And I love for them to come back, but only time will tell. But as of right now, guys, I don't think that the brand is doing anything at this time, or is kind of still around at this time, which is kind of sad because I really, really, really loved this brand. And where they were one of the very, very, very first brands to ever send me PR. I'll never forget. I was serving over at Animal Kingdom, because that's where I was a server at for like, what, 12 years. And I remember specifically it being like a Tuesday. And I remember I had a morning shift. And I literally saw that Bling Brushes reached out to me and asked if they could, you know, send me PR. They just started following me. And it was just such a surreal moment. Like, literally such a surreal moment. One that I will never, ever, 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 ever forget. And I gave up my shift. I literally gave up my shift. I had a good station too, but I gave it up because I was just so excited. I was so inspired that all I wanted to do was just go home and film makeup, just go home and film for YouTube. And at that time, I wasn't even like making any money on YouTube. I wasn't even monetized on YouTube. I think I might have had maybe like 1,000 or so followers, if that. Like, I had nothing behind me, no significance whatsoever. And they decided to send me brushes. They decided to reach out and send me brushes. And I was just so like, oh my God, this is the coolest thing. I don't know how or why they saw me, but I'm always gonna be very grateful for it. Because they're the exact reason, they're also the reason why me and Paige became friends, because Paige actually saw, I'm going to go into the shade right here called Tranquil, this beautiful like minty shade. Paige actually saw the brand repost one of my photos, and she's like, who is this? So she started following me, and I was like in such awe because I had followed Paige, because Paige, you know, she won the Jaclyn Hill giveaway at that time, and I was like, oh my gosh. This big influencer started following me, and so we started talking in DMs, and then, you know, a Jeffree Star Cosmetics launch was happening. I think it was the Jawbreaker launch. I think it was somewhere around there. Or it was like his Morphe collab. It might have been his Morphe collab. I don't really know. But, you know, she was like, hey, I want to come down to Orlando to go shop his launch in person. And I was like, I'm going to be there. So, like, we met for the first time at the Morphe store, and that's kind of like how our whole friendship started, was because of Bling Brushes. So I'll always have a very soft spot in my heart for Bling Brushes, and now Paige is one of my closest friends. I love her. And so many people think that we're not friends anymore because like we never like are together. She lives in Jacksonville. I live in Orlando. She lives in Jacksonville. I live in Orlando. You know, she's a mom of a beautiful baby girl and a wife, and they are currently remodeling their home. So like it's not as easy for us to always get together, but we talk all the time, and we always play video games together. So we just don't openly show our friendship online on here as often as we used to, because it just isn't as feasible for us as it once was. Plus, she doesn't really do a lot of makeup content anymore. She does a lot of more lifestyle content. She does makeup every once in a while, but like she kind of switched her content more to lifestyle because it kind of just like fits her and her niche. And so we just don't really, you know, show, I guess, us together like that on YouTube. But we do get together, and whenever I film my behind the scenes vlogs over on Patreon, people have actually seen Paige over there. Because whenever we get together, I'm always filming, and I'm always filming. Like, I believe I filmed I just recently went to the Kelsey Ballerini concert with her, and we had such a great time at that concert. And I'm actually seeing her in a couple weeks, and I am so excited. All right, so this shade is laying down so freaking nicely. Like, it is so beautiful how nicely this is laying down. It's blending really effortlessly, but of course I already knew that it would. I'm trying to go in very, very soft-handed because I feel like from here y'all can't see the blend, but when I zoom in as close as I can, I feel like you guys can see the blend better. But like usually when I'm back over here, I feel like you guys just can't see it. I need to get a new camera. Ultimately, this is my first camera I ever got for YouTube. I need to get a new camera. I know ultimately I have to get a new camera because this is my first one. This is a Canon Rebel T6i. This is what Corey bought for me. I used to film on my iPhone 7. When I first started YouTube, I filmed on my iPhone 7. I'm going back into that first shade, by the way, just to deepen it up. And he got it for me. It was like $600 package deal. They don't even make this camera anymore. They truly don't. And I just really need to get better camera. I got better lights. Like, I got rid of my box light. Now I have these beautiful, like, really nice lights that do switch color. I just don't ever, I guess I really need to start switching the color, because that was the reason why I got this, because I was like, I want to be able to see like different colors and stuff like that in my background, and I don't even utilize it. I really need to start. I think like I'll start doing it for like more talky videos. I'll switch the colors for the background so you guys can see it more, but when I'm just doing more like makeup, I'll have it be nice and white so you guys can see the colors better. But I got better lights, I got a better microphone, and now I just need to get a better camera because it works nicely. It's just, I don't know. I feel like I just need to step up my game camera-wise. The reason why I heavily focus on the blend is because when I first started YouTube for a long time, and this is me calling my own self out. I'm going to go back into that rebirth shade one more time. This is me calling my own self out. When I first started YouTube, I could not blend my eyeshadow to save my life. Like, I thought it looked good, but like looking at how I do my shadow now versus how I did it then, no, it did not look good. It looked so bad, like so bad, but at that time, I thought it looked good, you know, and I was not a professional whatsoever. I'm going to go into the shade right here called Fertility. This is such a beautiful, beautiful, like, duochrome. I don't know if you guys can tell. Kind of goes between, like, a yellow, blue. It just has such a gorgeous shift to it. So pretty. When I first started YouTube, I could not blend to save my life. My looks were absolutely horrendous. Like, I just really sucked at makeup. Like, truly I did. I just, you know, I love makeup so much, and I knew going into it that I did not have the skills that other people do whenever I'd watch them on YouTube. But I still wanted to just review it regardless, because at the end of the day, I'm still just an average consumer. And so I wanted to show what an average consumer's review. Like, this is how the product really performs, you know what I mean? And I never expected it to take me anywhere, and I'm just so beyond grateful that it has, and I get to like do this as a part-time job. I'm very grateful for that. But like I said, when I first started, I literally had no skills, and I'm not saying I'm great at makeup now. I just feel like I'm better than what I was, because practice does make perfect, and I have been doing this now since like in 2018, but I really picked it up hard in 2019, and haven't looked back since. And so I feel like my skills have definitely gotten better. So I guess my whole point is that I focus on trying to show you guys the blend, because when I first started, the amount of like rude comments I would get being like, you suck at makeup, you can't blend to save your life. And I wanted to be like, I know, trust me, I know, I see it myself, but I'm trying. I just want to review the makeup. It may not be the best skills, but shit, I just wanted to show you guys that like this is how it performs. Then I'm going to go shade right here called Earth Mother. This is such a gorgeous, gorgeous shade as well. It goes between like a blue, purple, green, yellow shift. It's very hard for it to tell on camera how beautiful the shift is, but it's gorgeous. Very, very gorgeous multi-chrome. I absolutely love this shade, and would know that this shade would take on pretty much whatever color it's gonna be right next to. It's gonna reflect that, and it's just so pretty. Now, what I love about BellaBeauteBar shimmers is that you can absolutely use glitter glue to lay them down so they don't flake or fall out throughout the day. I notice I don't have any issues whenever I do play with their shimmers, so that's why I don't use glitter glue. But if I wanted to have a little bit more longevity or want to make sure it doesn't go anywhere, I would use glitter glue. But it performs beautifully all on its own. Okay, so this is how we're looking right here. This is so pretty. So pretty. I don't know if you guys can see the shift. I don't know if you guys can see the shift. It is so gorgeous. Like, such a gorgeous, gorgeous eyeshadow. Okay, so there's definitely a little bit of fallout, but that is okay. I am going to take the shade Demeter, I think that's what it's called. And we're going to actually use this to line my upper waterline today so that I could blend it with my false lashes. I love doing this technique because at the end of the day, I don't do liquid liner because, frankly, I am just not good at it. And I feel like for some reason, it just doesn't look good on my eye shape. Like, I have very large downward slope eyes, and you can definitely make it work. You just have to figure out the placement for it, because I've seen people with my type of eyes make it work. But for me, I'm just not the biggest fan. So I like to use eyeshadow instead, where I just stamp it along the waterline so it blends with my natural lashes. So when I put on a false lash, it kind of all blends together, and it gives me that eyeliner effect without having eyeliner, which I really do appreciate. And if you mess it up, you can just either wipe it away because it's just eyeshadow. All right, now we're gonna go into Femininity. I hope I said that right. Sometimes I always mess up on that word. We're going to take that and we're going to do the exact same thing on this side. We're just going to put it right into our crease and then softly blend this out. Really love how this palette is like a mix between green and like earth tones. I feel like they should launch this collection on Earth Day, because I feel like that would kind of make sense to me. But I guess, I don't know. I mean, it's a green goddess collection, so it's not fully the Earth Day, but like it's kind of the vibe I'm getting. And it just kind of makes sense. I know that if you go over to Animal Kingdom on Earth Day, they do like a nice big celebration in honor of Earth Day, which I really do appreciate. So I'm just going to blend this shade out. Right above that shade, I'm going to go in the shade right here called Growth. Like, that'd be really pretty. So I'm trying to utilize both sides of the palettes if I can. We're just going to take that. We're going to blend that right along the edge. Okay, so I just took that same shade and I just went to the outer V. Now I'm going to go into the shade right here called Enchant. And we're going to put this right in the center. This is such a beautiful, beautiful, like golden shade, like golden brown shade. It's so gorgeous. We're gonna take this, we're gonna put this right here. It has a little bit of reflect to it. I wanna say it has a little bit, it looks like it has a little red reflect to it, or it could just be my eyes playing tricks on me. This is so pretty. So we're gonna take this right here. I almost did a halo eye look with this. I almost did a halo eye look with this palette. And I think I'll do that next time. So I really just want to play some of these shimmers and show them and show off how beautiful they really are. I'm gonna take the tiniest bit of Balance right here. Another beautiful, like, very light. This is like more like an eye topper. Such a gorgeous, like, light eye topper. It's like a blue pink. And we're just gonna lightly place that right here to blend those shades together. I'm gonna be a little daring. I'm gonna go in the shade right here called Renewal. This is another like duochrome. This one definitely goes between blue, purple. I don't know if you guys can see that little bit of blue, purple shift. So pretty. And we're gonna put that right here. Be a little daring. Goddess, this beautiful brown shade, and we're going to use that to line my upper waterline so I can mix my false lashes with this. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my makeup off camera, and then when I come back we're going to do the under eye together followed by the highlighter, and then I'll let you guys know what I think of this palette. Okay, now that everything's pretty much on, we're going to finish off this look. So I'm going to go back into the green Garden palette, and I'm going to take this shade right here. Let's take Demeter one more time, and we're gonna lightly buff this right underneath our waterline, very lightly. I'm gonna try to use as much of this palette as I can. We're just gonna lightly place this right here and slowly start to bring that forward. And then I'm gonna go into the shade right here called Nourish right next to that to help to blend that out just a little bit. This is such a pretty palette. I will say the shimmers definitely have some fallout, so I would recommend, if playing with this, to do your eyes first, and or definitely put down some glitter glue, because there's definitely some fallout. It's not too bad, but it is present. It's not too bad, but the shimmers are definitely kind of falling out a little bit in the face. I have a little bit more sparkle than I intended, so I'm just gonna blend that out. And then I'm gonna go back into Tranquil one more time to help to blend that out even more. And then for this eye, we're going to go into Goddess. Very lightly put that right underneath the waterline. Just lightly place this right here. And then I'm going to slowly mix in a little bit of Wisdom, followed by Growth one more time, just to help to blend that all out. I'm going to go in with the shade called Icebreaker. It's a little bit like a minty green. We're going to go in with this eye right here. And then for this side, we're going to go into the shade called Blown Away. It's going to be like a metallic pearl, like a pinky metallic pearl. We're going to go in with this side. That's so pretty. Kind of matches that shimmer a little bit. Okay, so for highlight, we're going to go into that Green Goddess palette right here. I'm going to take it on my brush. We're going to lightly like highlight. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, she's giving. She is giving. Look at that. Look at how beautiful that is. Like the multi-chrome on that, oh my gosh, I need you guys to see how pretty that is. I don't know if you guys can tell. Do you guys see like the multi-chrome? It is unbelievably gorgeous. Like just so pretty. Oh, you can see that sparkle in that lid too. Look at how gorgeous that eye look is. Like the eye look is so pretty, right? And then the highlight. Like, oh my gosh. Again, just look at how pretty that is. So beautiful. So beautiful. Okay. So to finish off the eyes, I'm going to go back in this palette one more time. And I'm going to go into the shade right here called Lush, this beautiful shimmer shade. Again, this has a little bit, this definitely is a multi-chrome. So it definitely switches between multiple colors. And we're going to put that in the inner corner and brow bone, I believe for both. I think I might just do it for both. Let me see what it looks like on this side. Oh yeah, this is beautiful. Just gonna place this right here, and we're gonna do it for both eyes. Okay, then to finish off the lips, I think I'm gonna go in with the brown shade this time, because I feel like it'd be really pretty to go with like the Green Goddess. I'm gonna take my brown lip liner from Makeup Forever. This is called Limitless Brown, and we're gonna line my lips with this. I'm gonna go in with the ABH Lip Velvet in the shade called Cool Brown to fill that in. This is such a beautiful color for lip velvet. Oh my god, I love this color. Like, oh yes. Okay, so now the lips are on, I'm kind of debating whether or not I should add like a gold color gloss. I haven't decided because I usually just don't do a plain matte lip, but there's a part of me that kind of feels like a gold gloss would be like really pretty on top of this to really enhance like the Mother Nature look. I don't know. Really pretty. I think I might just leave it like this. I don't know. We'll see. But this is the final look, guys. Alrighty, guys. So this is the final look right here. I'm not gonna lie. I think both are absolutely beautiful. I mean, if I had to pick a side, I'm gonna be a little biased and say the green side. Like, the green side is just exactly where it's at for me. It's so gorgeous. But I also think this is a really beautiful side as well. As always, BellaBeauteBar absolutely killed it with the Green Goddess collection. Like I said, this palette does retail for $72. You're gonna get 15 shades in here. It is a magnetic palette, so you can definitely rearrange it how you wish to do so. It does come with a mirror. This is gonna be a beautiful earthy green cool tone palette. I think this is beautiful. I think they did such an incredible job with this palette. I love the eye look. I can see myself using this palette quite a bit. The shimmers in here are just beautiful. I love the way this turned out, especially this highlighter. This highlighter is gorgeous. Now this does retail for $25 and it's beautiful. I mean, it is just so beautiful. And again, you guys can use this as an eyeshadow. Now, like I said, this collection is also going to come with 4 single shadows, a liquid eyeshadow, and a lip gloss, but I do not have that here. I have everything that I'm wearing on my face, as well as the details about this collection listed down below. Don't forget, you guys can use code Allie to save you guys 10% off. I think you guys are absolutely going to love this collection. For me, if you love earthy green tone eyeshadow palettes, this is going to be the one for you. So with that said, guys, that is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, because I do post 3 to 4 videos every single week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channels, Are for Life. You guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing husband, Corey. And as always, the biggest thank you goes to these beautiful, wonderful Patreon members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe, either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in the very next video. Bye.